I'm Erin, Rosar, and welcome to WGTV. This week I'm here with my good friend and fellow sommelier, Andre Kok, and we're going to talk this week about wine futures and what that is and how you can get involved. Because maybe you've heard this term before, but you're just not sure what they're all about. So we're back here at Zen, and you can see all these great bottles around us. So Andre helps people with their wine futures and buying, and so I thought he would be a great person for us to talk to this week and share his information with you. Welcome, Andre. Hello.
Hi. Good.
Good. How are you? So tell me a little bit about wine futures and who buys them normally.
So wine futures are kind of a system that Bordeaux, specifically Bordeaux, has implemented. It's been going on for decades, and it's a system where it allows you to buy wine 2 years ahead of time, basically.
So is this typically a French program? So people can't find wines from Italy necessarily done this way,
No.
or California.
Over the years, single estates from throughout the world, like Opus One, have started to sell their products on futures, and some Rhones and some Burgundies, but it's specifically very much a Bordeaux thing.
So if someone is a Bordeaux fan, this is something they might be interested in.
Yeah.
Right?
So it allows you to buy something, especially nowadays when there's so many people want Bordeaux's. It allows people to buy not only ahead of time on a guaranteed price, but it also guarantees that you get the product.
Right. Now who should they go to if they want to get involved in something like this?
Well, there are several retailers in the city that, all over that offer a future program. Smaller or larger, we offer a very large future program, so we try to buy as many products as we can on futures.
And so you pay a lower price if you buy them earlier? Is that kind of the gambling part of it maybe?
What you have to keep in mind, of course, with the economy, it's always a gamble. What you have to keep in mind, especially with a really great vintage, for instance, like 2005, there's a lot of people that want it. The price comes out, it's released.
Yeah.
Basically April after the harvest, and then people have a chance to start buying the wines at that guaranteed price. Now, there's generally a 3-tier pricing system as it goes up. So you have your
First release.
as the French say, the imprimeur, you have the first release, then the second, and then the third, and they go up. So what you also have to keep in mind that over 2 years, because the wines are not released until 2 years after, generally kind of in the spring through the fall, and you get the wines.
Cross your fingers.
Yeah, hopefully, because sometimes that's a problem too, and sometimes it doesn't happen very often, but it can be oversold. But you get them at a guaranteed price.
Yeah, so you buy in early basically. It's kind of like a new stock program really, right? So there'll be reviews and people follow vintage reports, so they have someone like you who helps them sort of build their cellar.
Yeah.
And is there a minimum requirement, like can they buy just one bottle of a future, or they have to buy a case, or what can people
Some people do. Of course, we prefer that people buy cases because we have to make our commitments as well. So if somebody orders a bottle and nobody else orders it, we have to still buy a case.
So basically, if someone wants to share one with friends, maybe they don't have a full case, room for case, they can split it. So they can split a case.
Yep.
That's so fun. And do you have a favorite vintage, or do you have one that
I
guess, or a recommendation, or how
for future buying, 2005 was excellent.
And they're still available?
They're still available, but of course they'll be current market price, which for 2005 ended up being quite high. Of course, with the current economic situation, it's gone down a little bit. But they will always go up. Bordeaux since 1982 has always gone up quite a bit.
So it's an investment. It's a value, sort of somewhere to put your money and watch it grow.
Correct.
And have a drink at the end.
Exactly.
Good. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
Hopefully this has helped clear up a little bit about the sort of elusive world of wine futures. And we'll see you next week. And actually next week we're going to go down to sea level. I'll be in Vancouver, and we're going to talk about if wine changes in flavor versus sea level versus up high in the mountains. So have a great week. Drink some great wine. We'll see you again soon. Bye.